Hey, on the Mar Army Rock Show, I'm welcoming back Screaming for Silence, great band out of Omaha, Nebraska, and they have a new record out called House of Glass. We're happy to have Zeb and Danny back on the show. Guys, welcome back to the Mar Army Rock Show.
Yeah, thanks for having us again.
What's up?
It's been a little too long since we saw you guys. You know, we've seen you, I don't know how many states we've seen you guys in now. We've had a little bit of a drought to seeing you now, so looking forward to seeing you play live again real soon.
For sure. It's good to have some new music out and be back out on the road and get to see everybody, man.
So, hey, what prompted me to call you is, of course, first of all, you got a new EP out, and then we added your song, House of Glass, to our Golden Dozen, so I thought I had to get you on the show.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Thank you.
No, man, well earned. Great job on the record. So tell us first, let's go ahead and talk about the title track. Tell me a little bit about the tune House of Glass and who wrote it and what it's about.
We wrote that one out at the studio with Eric, and, we had this idea for a song about, so many people, you get those keyboard warriors who just argue and argue and argue, and, we just need to, people need to start realizing they need to see everything from different perspectives, and, some people get so stuck in their ways that, they don't ever think they're wrong, so that's kind of what the song touches about in the House of Glass.
Now, as that song was put together, I always kind of wonder, was the music written first or the lyrics?
For that one,
we did the music first.
Yeah, I think for that one we actually did have the music first, and then put lyrics to it. So,
what is the percentage of that? Like, is it about 50-50 where the music comes first, or how often does that switch roles like that?
We have a lot of ideas as far as like structures go for the instruments, so I'd say that maybe takes a little bit more of the percentage. But Zeb's always constantly writing, and we all as a whole are constantly writing, so there is a good mix there. I don't know if I'd say 50-50, but fairly close.
I think it's 50-50 which one gets thrown out, one or the other. Sometimes we have some lyrics with the song, and then it's like, all right, throw those lyrics out and rewrite them, or, it's kind of one or the other. But for some reason, we do tend to write music more than we do
than the lyrics.
Yeah, the actual lyrics.
So tell us a little bit more about the record. How long has this thing been in the making, and where was it recorded and produced?
We recorded again out at Gray Area Studios with Eric Ron, which that's who we did our full-length album with. We've been working on this one for, started writing and whatnot almost a year ago, and, we really kind of pulled back the reins on touring and really focused on writing. And
it's one of the first times we weren't touring while we were doing the recording process. We really, took our time with this, and like Zoe was saying, we kind of halted on the touring a bit and really focused on writing the new material and taking our time with it.
So I spent a good part of the morning listening to the record, and I was intrigued by a tune because the tune Beetlejuice, when I saw the title, it really wasn't what I expected it to be when I listened to the tune. Tell me a little bit about that tune.
When we went to the studio to work with Eric again, we named all 5 of the songs that we were recording after our favorite Gina Davis movies. so we had, A League of Their Own and Long Kiss Goodnight. And, when we're with Eric, the chemistry is so cool. And that's one thing we really have in common with him is that, we love movies. So we were talking about Gina Davis, and then one thing led to the next. And then we just couldn't get rid of Beetlejuice. That was one that, we had to keep and couldn't get rid of. So we came up with names for the other ones, but Beetlejuice.
The Beetlejuice T-shirt.
Yeah, now we got Beetlejuice T-shirts
and Beetlejuice merch.
Yeah.
I knew there had to be some kind of story because I'm listening to the lyrics on that, thinking I'm not quite making the connection with the title.
Right. Yeah, the name of the song really has nothing to do with the lyrics or anything like that.
Because we like the movie.
Yeah. That's awesome. I love that story. Hey, I'm kind of sad. I'm really sad I can't be at your show. I think it's tomorrow. You're doing like a rock and rally thing. That's a great lineup. Tell people about that.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. It's going to be, is it Meigs County?
Yeah, Meigs County here in Ohio. We're in Cleveland tonight, actually.
I'm sure I'm saying it right.
And then, man, we're looking forward to it. It's a bike rally for veterans. And, we're just excited to play with a lot of the awesome bands that are on the lineup, and it'll be good to see some old friends. It's been a long time since we've got to play with some of those bands.
Yeah, so. Gosh, there's a bunch of bands on.
Folks listening, man, Another Lost Years on our Seasons After, City of the Week's newer band I've been listening to a lot. So, Hey, so is there I don't think I missed this out there anywhere. Is there a plan for a music video for the new record?
You know, we did a lyric video for House of Glass, but we've definitely been talking about going to put an official video with it, or picking another song and doing a video. We'll definitely get one done for sure. It was just weird when we got this music ready to go. It was like in the snap of a finger. We kind of sat on it for a little bit, and then like snap of the finger, everything was go, go, go. So it was pretty. It all came pretty quick. So that's why we went with the lyric video, just to get it out there. And then we'll definitely get an official video going at some point.
So I see you guys are real busy this month. A lot of tour dates out there. Now, are you guys doing headlining dates, or are you out with somebody, or is it a big variety of the two?
Most of this one is out, just to kind of get the new music out to everybody. So we're headlining most of the run. It's been so long since we've been out and whatnot. And then on a couple of the dates, we have a band called Cold Kingdom. They're from Minneapolis, some good friends of ours. We got them on a handful of dates on this run. But other than that, it's pretty much just us headlining, man.
So looking ahead, what's the plan for September, October? You guys going to keep hitting it on the road for a little while, or got other plans?
You know, we're kind of like just in the start of playing again.
Right.
So we want to play, and kind of just keep that mentality. But also, I'm sure we'll release another single after House of Glass, and then tour off that. So I would imagine, fall we'll probably be picking up and doing some more dates and keeping the ball rolling.
For sure. We just, with this new music out, we want to get it into as many hands as possible. So we're excited to be back out on the road and seeing everybody for sure.
So this being, I believe it's your third, kind of full record / EP together. How has the band matured from the first record? Are you a different band now than you were on the first record?
I wouldn't say a different band, but I think definitely, I think we have matured a lot. It's fun to look back and go back to some of those older songs and just see where some of this new music has taken us. And, with this album, we really kind of picked what we loved from the full length and tried to hone in on that sound and, just keep maturing and progressing as songwriters and, musicians and as a band in whole is what it's all about. It's fun to look back on some of those things because I do feel like we've matured. But
it is wild to think how much we've learned, too, throughout the process. Every time we would go out there, like the first time around we were doing touring and recording at the same time. So we would tour out there, record 3 songs, then tour back, and we did that in a year's time. We were able to finish 10 songs, but it took us 3 times doing that, going out there to the coast and then coming back. But we've learned so much in that the 4 years.
We're still learning. Every time we go out, we learn something new for sure. Just when you think you got a grip on this business, something new comes out.
Keep us on our toes.
Right.
To that end, talk about, because I have a lot of independent bands on it and some signed bands as well, and talk about what are some of the advantages and disadvantages of being independent?
I think a lot of it is just, it's the work's all on you. I mean, there's really nobody to help you out there, and, that's one thing that we've done for a long time. It's almost hard to get people involved now because we're so used to doing it on our own and independently, but and to be honest, we don't know it any other way. So until we're a signed band and can judge it that way, I guess I don't know what the answer for that is. All I know is we get to play music every night and tour the country, and and we love doing it, man. That's what it's all about for us. So
now you guys go on a lot of long tours, so I'm going to ask each of you this question: what's your favorite thing, and then your least favorite thing about being on a tour?
My least favorite thing is breaking down on the side of the road because we've had a lot of experience with that.
Yeah, Michigan, we know that state very well in the winter.
Just for breaking down.
Damn.
My favorite thing is just getting to see different cities every night and meet new people, and I think that's my favorite part for sure.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites is being able to find a new city or something you fall in love with, and you get to look forward to coming back to every time.
Right.
One of the worst showers. It's like you can go a long period of time sometimes. But oh gosh, we've been touring for a long time. When we first started, we really just wanted to stay out and play as much as possible. So we're so used to being on the road that we just kind of figured out being away from home and how to live on the road, literally.
Right.
Yeah, and we started off with just eating hot dogs and ramen noodles, and and not showering for a week or two. Now we get to shower a little bit more and eat a little bit nicer, but like, yeah, we're used to being on the road and doing it. So I don't have a lot that I don't like about it. It's more or less, yeah.
Yeah, well, you got to enjoy it to do what you guys do and put in all the hard work you guys do. So, man, Danny and Zeb, I really appreciate you being here. Now, where's the best place for people to go to get House of Blast? You want them to buy it out on iTunes or get it directly from the band? Or obviously we want you to get it at a show.
Yeah, absolutely. The show's the main part. But it's pretty much on everything. iTunes, Amazon, Google Play. You can pretty much find it anywhere. If you're streaming, you can do it on Apple Music, Spotify. We have YouTube. The physical one will be up on the website very soon. It's kind of going through some construction right now, but it'll be up and you can get physical ones from there very soon for sure.
They are Screaming for Silence out of Omaha, Nebraska. Band we've seen live many, many times in a variety of states. I encourage you to go out and see them. They're a fantastic live band. Go out and pick up the new record, House of Glass, on all those outlets they were telling you about right there. And their tune, House of Glass, is in our Golden Dozen now. So, guys, thank you so much for being back on the show.
Hey, thanks for having us, man. Always good to hear from you.
You guys, too, man. Be safe out there, too, man. We worry about you guys, all you musicians out there on the road. So y'all be safe out there.
Appreciate that, man. We'll try our hardest.